If you have an interview ahead, are planning to switch your job, or are a fresher looking for opportunities in data analytics, database management, or software development, then this video is for you. Object-oriented programming is one of the most important Python concepts because companies use it to build scalable and maintainable applications. Learning OOP helps you write cleaner code, manage large projects, and perform better in interviews. In real businesses, applications like banking systems, e-commerce platforms, and HR software all use object-oriented principles. In this example, we create a student class and instantiate an object from it to understand the foundation of OOP. Let's hop onto topic in detail. A class is a template used to create objects in Python. It groups related data and behavior together. Companies use classes to model real-world entities such as customers, products, and employees. For example, an e-commerce company can use a product class to manage product details. In this code, we create a car class with a brand attribute called BMW. An object is a real instance created from a class. It represents actual data stored in memory. Businesses use objects to manage different records efficiently. For example, a company may create separate employee objects for each staff member. In this example, we create an object named obj from the car class. A constructor is a special method used to initialize object attributes. Python uses the init method as the constructor. Businesses use constructors to assign default values while creating records. For example, HR software initializes employee name and ID during onboarding. Here, the student constructor stores the name passed during object creation. Instance variables store unique data for each object. They are defined using self-keyword. Businesses use them to manage user-specific information like names, emails, or salaries. In payroll software, each employee has unique salary details. Here, name is stored as an instance variable. Methods are functions defined inside a class to perform tasks. They help objects interact with data. Businesses use methods for operations like login, payment processing, and report generation. For example, banking software uses methods for money transfer. In this example, greet method prints hello. Inheritance allows one class to reuse features of another class. It helps reduce redundancy and improve scalability. Businesses use inheritance in systems with similar entities like admin and user roles. For example, an e-commerce platform can inherit common user properties. Here, dog inherits from animal class. Polymorphism means one interface with multiple implementations. It allows the same method to behave differently across objects. Businesses use polymorphism in payment systems, where different payment modes share a common process. For example, card payment and UPI can use pay method differently. Here, sound method demonstrates behavior. Encapsulation means restricting direct access to sensitive data. Python supports it using private variables. Businesses use encapsulation to secure user passwords, balances, and confidential details. For example, banking systems hide account balances internally. Here, balance is a private variable. Abstraction hides unnecessary complexity from users. It focuses on what an object does rather than how it works. Businesses use abstraction in APIs and dashboards where users only see required actions. For example, payment gateway hides processing logic. Here, abstract classes define structure. Interviewers frequently ask conceptual OOP questions to test coding fundamentals. These questions check your understanding of scalability and design patterns. Businesses prefer developers who can build maintainable systems. Practice answering these questions with real examples. Here, init is commonly asked in Python interviews. Today we covered Python OOP concepts including classes, objects, inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, and abstraction. These topics are critical for cracking Python interviews and writing scalable applications. Build small projects like student management systems to strengthen your skills. If this video added value to your life, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends.